Why did they do a reverse camera shot for the Thug Life title announcement video? And why did Kamal Haasan have to speak in reverse? Isn't there an easier way to do this? These are some of the questions that people asked after watching my demo video on how Kamal did reverse speech for Thug Life. I can assure you that there is a beautiful, well-planned reason for that reverse shot. That's what we'll see in this episode. Welcome to the Suvai Sans channel. I'm Sukrish. Whenever movie trailers come out these days, I'm so worried that they're going to reveal too much of the story, and I'm like, la 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 la, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to see it. Can you relate? There's so much promotional stuff coming out before the release of the actual movie, and especially in the case of title announcement videos, these things come out 1 year or more before the expected release date. So especially title announcement videos should not reveal anything about the plot, and yet they should make us feel excited and talk about the movie, create a buzz on social media. The Thug Life title announcement video achieves this by two special techniques. One, by the use of puzzling words, and two, by the use of a mysterious symbolism in the form of a flying cloth. So what's a symbolism? Let's consider the example of a disaster movie. When you see a broken, damaged toy that once belonged to a child, immediately you sense that something bad has happened to the child. So something that you see on screen represents something else. The toy represents the child. And you got it immediately because this is a frequently used symbolism, and it's a simple, straightforward one-to-one connection. There are other kinds of symbolisms which are more mysterious. A very good example is the Oscar-winning film Schindler's List, a scene where there is a girl in a red coat in a black and white scene. The audience is able to sense that the filmmakers are trying to communicate something, but each person may have their own interpretation about what that red coat means. This flying cloth in this Thug Life title announcement video is one such mysterious symbolism. What can it mean? For this, we have to consider the words that are being said in the video. First, he mentions his name. It sounds like a Hindu name, and you think, oh, okay, this is something about a Hindu guy. We are one step closer to something in the plot. And then you realize that there is an Islamic symbol in the title logo. So maybe he's Muslim. So you went one step forward, one step backward. You're not getting closer towards cracking this plot. And then he mentions Japan. You think, this is something about Japan. We're one step closer to something in the plot. And then you realize that he's a Tamil guy. What's the connection between Japan and Tamil? Again, you're puzzled. And people have been discussing these words all over social media. There's a buzz, and yet they've not revealed anything concrete in the plot. There's only one clear thing in this whole video, and that's the point where he says, as soon as I was born, people decided that I must live the life of a thug. So we can sense that he didn't choose this life. This life was forced upon him by circumstances and other people around him. Now let's come back to the cloth. He doesn't pick up the cloth. It's the cloth that flies towards him and almost forcibly covers him up. Maybe he's leading an undercover life. Maybe it represents the life that was forced upon him. Many variations. So this is a mysterious symbolism. And this works well because this shot is one continuous shot. First, you see the camera following the flying cloth, and as soon as the cloth covers Kamal Haasan, the shot then turns around to reveal his face. Within one continuous shot, you have a contrast between a cover-up and the reveal of a face. This beautiful artistic thing is not possible if you cut that scene in the middle. Like, it would be like first you would see one cloth flying from the behind, cut, and then you would see him talking normally. That's just not emotionally effective. The strength of this scene is in the continuity. And by logic, since you see the cloth in reverse, his mouth is also going to move in reverse because it's one single reverse shot, and that's why he had to learn the dialogue in reverse. Now you may ask the question, why can't they do this with visual effects? But the problem is, visual effects take a long time to do in a good and believable way. Why would they do that? They already have the equipment like the crane to move the camera, and they have Kamal Haasan, who is an expert in speaking in reverse. So they can get done in a jiffy. So really, they've done this in the easier way. And here we are discussing that reverse shot. So they've created the buzz without revealing much of the plot. And that's the genius. See you on another episode. Check out other videos on this channel and don't forget to subscribe.